Hello, Cassandra. Really think you'd never see me again, did you? What are we missing?
I don't know. It's like he's disappeared off the face of the earth. We've gone through every channel and come up with nothing. Nothing on Vladimir. Maybe whoever killed Yuri killed him too. I don't know, maybe they're both dead and we just haven't found his body yet.
You might be onto something. Now I'm going to tell you something that I've never told a woman before and hopefully never will again. Get dressed. We got work to do.
This is serious. I don't want you laughing. Okay, I need you to focus.
All right.
Okay, I want you to balance on your right leg.
Okay.
Okay, and then put your left thigh over your right leg. This is the eagle pose.
The eagle pose.
Yeah.
You serious? Okay.
Yes. All right. Now I want you to keep your balance. Focus on your balance. Squat a little bit, and then we're gonna get into the arm action.
Oh my God. Houston, the eagle has landed.
That was very, very good.
Is this the latest in physical therapy?
Oh God, no! It's supposed to be yoga, but honestly, I don't think I'm very good at this.
Oh, come on. No. We're gonna do this again. No, this is okay. We're on the right path here.
Well, I hate to interrupt the fun, but it's almost time for Brooke's interview with David. You asked me to remind you when it was on. I would stay and watch with you, but I have to get back to work.
You know, we can skip it if you want to keep working out.
Actually, no. I kind of want to see what David has to say.
So you did agree to no restrictions on questions asked? Just want to make sure that we're clear on that.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward for the chance to tell my side of the story.
I got it. Thanks.
I'll be at the podium. Give him hell.
And we go in 5, 4, 3.
Good morning. I'm Brooke English. This is Talk Tempo. Today, we're talking to David Hayward, controversial former heart surgeon, recently released from prison after serving his time for attempted murder. A man determined to turn his life around with a new medical device that he promises will change the face of medicine forever. But when is it too late to reinvent yourself? And how far do you go in the wrong direction before it's too late to turn around? We'll find out when we come back.
This is not some one-way mirror looking out at the world we're in. We are the love, we are the love we give. I've started to see it clearer. We belong to those who live. We are the love, we are the love we give. We are the love, we are the love we give.
Only a few weeks ago, you were released from prison on parole after serving your sentence for the attempted murder of J.R. Chandler.
even though J.R. Chandler is the one who should have been serving time. He is the reason why my daughter was shot and killed.
I am sorry about your daughter. But it's not the first time that you have run into trouble with the Pine Valley Police. Shortly before the tragedy that occurred 5 years ago, you were indicted for conducting unauthorized medical experiments on human subjects.
All those charges were dropped, Brooke. Now, is there a point to these reminders of my dark past, or are you just trying to depress me?
Didn't like that one, did you, David?
You've been given this new lease on life. To start anew, you would come back to a place that holds so many negative memories for you.
But ultimately, this is my home. And as the other old saying goes, there's no place like it.
And yet you've alienated
It's also important to
people here.
remember that this is also the scene of a great many triumphs of mine. I was a cardiac surgeon right here at Pine Valley Hospital for many years. I had the great privilege of serving this community throughout those years. And in so doing, I saved the lives of countless citizens of this community. Among them, the famous Erica Kane, along with several members of her family, just to name a few. So I guess it only felt natural for me to want to start my life over right here in Pine Valley. And as it turns out, that was a great decision. I've already partnered with Peter Cortland to help revive his family's electronic business. With my help, Cortland Electronics is poised to become the leading manufacturer of medical devices in the country. That endeavor alone is bound to bring countless employment opportunities to this community, as well as to the state, revitalizing what has long been known as a very weak economy throughout these years.
Well, it definitely seems like things are turning around for you, but I would like to go back to the past.
What are you talking about?
Dimitri wants all the visitors to stand away from the crew to
It
the
was
end of
at
the
the
interview.
engagement party, it was my engagement party to Adam Chandler that these events took place. So, David, in your own words, explain why you would turn a gun on a defenseless man and shoot him at point-blank range.
First of all, Brooke, J.R. Chandler was hardly a defenseless victim that evening. The fact is, he showed up at that party with a gun in hand, waiting to seek vengeance upon at least one, if not more, of the members of that community in that room. And the fact is also that I used the same gun to shoot him that he was pointing at my daughter just moments before. Now, yes, that was an act that was triggered by the grief, by the shock of a man who had just moments before witnessed his daughter being killed right before his very eyes.
Well, according to the police records, your fingerprints were found on the gun that killed your daughter.
That's because I was struggling with JR to get the gun out of the hands of that drunken psychopath. Now, the fact that in so doing, in trying to save my daughter's life, I helped that monster exact his sick and twisted revenge, well, that is something that I personally will never forgive myself for. Let me ask you something, Brooke. How would you have acted in that moment? I mean, think about it. If a person killed your child right before your very eyes, could you honestly just stand there and do absolutely nothing?
But shooting JR did not bring your daughter back.
No, you're right about that. It didn't. But that doesn't mean that I still don't wish, when I turned the gun on JR that night, that he would have suffered the same fate that my daughter did.
Please say something.
Everybody told me to stay away from David, and I didn't listen, and I just don't want to make that same mistake again.
Look, you won't. Not with me, I promise.
And
okay?
aside from everything, you are my patient, and I cannot cross that line.
You need to move your body. Heroin addicts go through withdrawal every day. There's no reason you can't be up and walking around. You understand?
Whoa, Doc, take it easy.
Excuse me?
What part of take it easy is confusing to you?
It's okay, Jesse.
Dr. Anders.
You need something?
No, but you do.
And what would that be?
Some bedside manners. That girl in there has been through hell and back. Now, she may not be as physically damaged as other addicts you have treated, but psychologically, she's extremely fragile.
Perhaps you didn't understand me before when I said I don't pamper my patients. I give them what they need, the truth.
Delivering the truth doesn't go hand in hand with being cruel.
Cassandra Foster is a heroin addict. She needs exercise. How is telling her that cruel?
Seriously?
And while we're at it, someone has to tell her that she's pregnant. If you don't do it or her parents don't, I will.
Are you really that insensitive?
I prefer professional. You should try it sometime.
Please explain.
What if Vlad is dead?
Vlad. Are you saying that the body we have isn't Yuri's?
Well, they're brothers, similar DNA, right?
Following our previous line of thought, if Yuri isn't dead...
He's the killer. He set me up.
He killed his own brother to make you look guilty? That's despicable.
It is, but it's also genius. That way I lose my business, and he disappears.
What about the dental records? They matched.
I know. That's why we gotta talk to Jesse.
Look, I know it wasn't easy to hear what David said. You know, I can't pretend that I didn't do that. You know, I can't. But I have changed.
It's not that. It's not.
What is it?
It's like I said before, I don't get involved with patients, so.
Yeah, but at this rate, I'm not going to be your patient for much longer, right?
Look, I'm only in Pine Valley for Mackenzie. That's it. And when she's through her chemo, I'm out of here. My son is in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, of course you need to be with them.
Yes, I do, and I can't be with him as long as David is here. No, and the truth is, I don't have the best track records with relationships.
Well, you know, I can't say that I'm happy about it, but I get it. You need to be with your son. I feel the same way about AJ.
Thank you for understanding. He is my top priority, so. Sorry.
No, don't be. But hey, I mean, you're still my physical therapist.
Oh, absolutely,
right?
totally.
Okay.
100%. I mean, as long as I'm here in Pine Valley, I am yours.
Great.
So, I guess this morning is over, and I'm gonna head back to the hospital. Cool?
Yeah. Well, hey, you know what? Before you do, can you do me a really big favor? Can you go talk to Winifred about these mammoth smoothies? Is that what they're called?
They're smoothies,
Yeah,
yes.
the mammoth smoothies with all the fruit and stuff. I tried to explain it to her, and I
Messed it up?
yeah, obviously.
Yes, I will leave that and
Okay.
go do that.
The kitchen. Thank you.
Sure.
Impressive, David. Hell, you tried to kill my brother and even you had me tearing up.
I'll take that as a compliment.
You should.
So what do you say? Would you like to go have a late breakfast to celebrate that it's over?
I would, but...
All right. You like to eat after your victory laps. Have fun with that.
Looks like you're in your element here in the studio.
I just want to do a good job. Your new partner did well up there. Hopefully leads to the next successful business venture.
Yeah, except it really doesn't mean much if I don't have anybody to share it with.
Anybody up for late breakfast? Because I'm starving.
Well, you don't have to worry about that, do you?
Coslo's been trying to get his hands on my business for years, and he did promise he'd take me down.
But killing his own brother, that's...
It runs in the family. The senior Kozlov was accused of killing his brother in the early 90s to take over the northeastern Russian territories. Nothing was ever proven, but...
But you think it's too much of a stretch, don't you?
Let me check it out, see what I can find.
I could send a few queries.
No, let me check it out. There's no need to double up the work.
Okay, I'll wait to hear from you.
But don't forget, the dental records were a match for Yuri. RME does not make mistakes.
We did want to talk to you about that.
What if they were the wrong records?
the room.
Zach, Leah, I didn't expect to see you here.
We're just cleaning up some business.
Cassandra, how you doing? I'm okay.
You look stronger.
Well, I think she could use some rest. She just had her first real walk.
Of course. Come.
See ya.
Jesse, you're not leaving, are you?
Good morning, David.
Karen?
That was, quite an interview.
Oh, so you caught it.
I did.
All right, well, give it to me straight. Did I, damage my reputation further, or what?
I thought you did well. In fact, I actually thought I saw glimpses of the old David Hayward.
I'm not really sure how to interpret that. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's good. You know, the guy I saw in the video, he reminded me of the one who got me through my cancer scare. You know, he was kind and understanding, who was a friend when I needed one.
People don't change, Karen. I'm still that man.
Excuse me.
I told you that I lost everything because of what Jared did that night.
No.
I wasn't just talking about Marissa.
You know what? I am not going to defend my actions. I am so tired.
I am trying. I'm trying to accept what you did. And I'm learning how to live with it.
Well, I wish you know that.
Don't. You don't have to say anything, all right? I'm the one trying to apologize here. I think maybe part of the reason why I lashed out at you was because, well, you crushed my dream, all right? I mean, more than anything in the world, I wanted that baby that we created to be born. Because I truly believed that that would have changed everything.
Kelvin,
I just thought you should know that, all right?
Okay.
So, enjoy your coffee. I gotta go. Goodbye, Kara.
Wait, you know, I gotta tell you something.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
That means a lot to me, Kara. Thank you. You're beating up this time, Junior. Your son, your father, some defenseless woman, perhaps. I would have thought killing someone would have satisfied that hunger.
Ah. You know, I feel so good right now, Hayward. Even you can't bring me down.
Wow. PT exercises are really working for you. Speaking of that, I ran into your therapist at Jane's.
Is Kara okay?
Why wouldn't she be? I'm not the one known for attacking women.
Not physically.
Kara and I have made our peace. Whatever she's doing for you is clearly working. I've never seen a coma patient recover their motor control so quickly.
Kara's a pro. She's very motivating.
I bet she is. Does she know how strong you are right now?
Why wouldn't she?
Oh, I don't know. I just thought that you might be downplaying your quick recovery so that you can keep her motivating you a little longer.
That's an insult to Kara.
No, that's an insult to you. Because despite what you're trying to pull over on all the not-so-good people of Pine Valley, I know you, Junior. And when you're interested in something or someone, you'll do anything. You'll lie, you'll cheat, You'll even steal to get what you want.
If that's who you really think I am, it'd be very wise of you to steer clear of me.
Seems like we're doing something behind Jesse's back, that's all.
No, Jesse has a lot on his plate right now. His daughter's in the hospital. I'm sure he wants to spend time with his family. Plus, we can't wait for him to have time to search the dental records, especially if you want to clear your name.
So what are you looking for? Email from a Russian dentist?
Searching his name and the date ranges. No, nothing's coming up.
It seems weird that he would erase an email, right? What about his hard drive? Check that.
Okay. Yuri Kozlov. That's it.
See? Oh, what is he doing? He's just saving it on his hard drive? Is that what he's doing here? That's the contact information. This is the guy right here.
Okay. Well, let's check him out. Maybe he made a mistake.
Listen, Dixie, I don't think we can wait any longer. Cassandra needs to be told about her pregnancy.
Why? Did something happen?
No, but she's starting to think we're hiding something from her.
That's not good. Then she does need to be told it. Trust is one of the most important parts of her recovery. If she thinks that we're lying to her, it could cause a major setback.
You know, she walked the length of the hall today. And she's already so much stronger and she's working through her withdrawal. But emotionally, she's still so fragile.
I think if it comes from you, she'll be able to handle it.
I just wish Jesse was here. I tried reaching him several times. I don't know where he went.
He's the chief of police. Maybe duty called.
Well, I can't wait. Oh, God, help me.
I'll be right here if you need me.
Whoa! Oh, I'm so sorry.
I didn't hear those fire engines. Huh? How you doing, Jess? Is it Cassandra? Anything new happened?
No. Nothing more has happened.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Doc. My head is in a million places.
Oh, of course it is.
Right now,
It's a tough time. You and Angie are living every parent's worst nightmare. That's not even to mention what Cassandra must be dealing with.
Oh, you don't know half of it.
She's a strong young woman. It takes after her mom. And she's got both of you to help her get through all this.
Well, I wish it were that simple.
It is. Just gotta be there for Cassandra and Angie. They're the ones who need you now. You know, gotta forget about everything else, job or whatever. Let your family know you'd do anything for them.
Hi, baby girl. Do you mind if we have a little talk?
What's wrong?
Well, we got back the blood test results. Listen, no, honey, don't worry. You didn't have any diseases, no diseases, okay? All those tests came back negative.
Then what?
You're pregnant. Listen, you don't have to do anything right now, okay? Look at me. Just rest. And you can think about it and just know that Jesse and I will be here for you.